let go. It is time for us to stand together. People, listen. We are not bad. We are merely labeled as bad. Others portray us as bad so that we turn against one another in anger. This is deception. Be vigilant. Pay attention to your fellow human beings. Do not hurt one another over small things, even if you believe those things are truly minor, because others may experience them as overwhelming. Many people are already wounded, already sensitive, and their threshold for pain is very close. Think carefully about what you say to one another, because even a casually spoken remark uttered without intent to offend, perhaps with a hint of sarcasm, can be enough to unsettle another person, to make them vulnerable, and to provoke an immediate reaction. I advise that over the next 2 to 3 years, you be exceptionally kind and patient with one another, for it has been proven that kindness and humble respect are capable of miracles. Be respectful even toward those whose religious or political views differ from your own. When an interaction occurs, for example, when you encounter someone in a park, it is not certain that their consciousness is at that moment in a radical state regarding their beliefs. In that brief interval, that hiatus, it is possible to connect humanly and spiritually, to converse kindly, and to form beautiful, long-lasting, harmonious friendships, even if the individuals involved live within entirely different belief systems. Yes, generally this is true, but there are moments when a person lets go, when the soul emerges rather than the indoctrinated mind. In such moments, it is very easy either to form deep and enduring harmonious relationships, or, if we are careless, to widen the anger and the chasm between us. Believe me, what religious and political leaders say is claimed to be for your benefit. Do not focus on leaders or on the illusory, indoctrinated futures that they present. Focus on one another. Build friendships with everyone. Sit down for a coffee or tea with a person you once feared or avoided because they seemed draining or threatening. Great friendships can arise from courageous expressions of love and respect. Speak bravely to one another, to strangers as well. Yes, some may not respond, some may avoid you or even ridicule you. Still, remain steadfast from the perspective of the true religion, the religion of love and humanity. Let us stand together even when it is difficult, because if we give up, we will slide entirely downward from here. Imagine a large pit whose edge we are standing on in the rain. The dry earth becomes muddy and slippery, and because we are at the edge, we begin to slide. This is where we are now. We still have a small chance of survival if those who remain outside the pit extend their helping hands out of love, and if those who are already slipping down courageously honestly and humbly ask for help, setting aside arrogance and emotional coldness, then it will succeed. Otherwise, it will not. Please understand, many may mock me for saying these things, claiming it is childish dreaming. Yes, I admit it may be. But children are the most sincere and the purest of souls. They do not harbor anger toward one another unless they are taught and indoctrinated at school or at home to fear or ridicule those of different religions or nations. Think back to your kindergarten or even daycare years, when you didn't know words like racism or religion. You simply played together. When you ate, you shared your food with another child out of pure love, and perhaps even kissed them out of innocent affection. You see, here's the proof that what exists in the world today, racism, anger, hatred, egoism, has been caused by religions, schools, universities, and politics. They have educated you into competition and division. That is not who you truly are. Wake up, please. Remember how pure your soul was in childhood and begin again from there. I know that those whose family members have been harmed will feel offended and angry toward those who hurt them. That is a natural reaction. But revenge is not. Revenge is something imposed from outside, instilled by parents, religion, and politics. Do not forget that the ego is involved as well, glorifying false heroism and false glory, advertised and imposed upon us through films, which are also shaped by religion and politics. Wake up, please, before you sorrowfully witness humanity diminishing for the sake of a simple idea or an ego-driven illusion. There is still a chance to repent and to forgive. Yes, to forgive. The only immediate solution is for everyone to forgive each other at the same time, simultaneously, so that we do not allow time once again for error and retaliation. Things are misaligned. If one person forgives but does not encounter kindness or forgiveness in return, resistance continues. But if both sides forgive at the same time, sincerely and with a pure heart, even laughing and admitting how foolish it was to harbor anger toward someone who was never truly bad, then we can return and we will be capable of great things. I know that everyone needs love and life. I know that fundamentally no one is a bad person. Rather, some are driven mad by a dark illusion, and because of them the whole world begins to descend into madness like a contagious disease. Be cautious. We have experienced something similar before, and an antidote was devised that was in truth a fatal mistake. Now the same objective exists, only the disease is different, and so is the proposed antidote. Be careful not to ingest or accept that antidote. What do I mean? I will not say it explicitly so as not to cause confusion. But if you think even a little, it becomes obvious with what danger we may be facing and what antidote has been devised. One that is unnecessary if we simply cease participating in the processes that lead to danger and withdraw from them. Do not believe that our deceased loved ones want us to avenge their deaths. If it is true that their souls linger among us and see us, then it is logical that they would not want you or your enemies to suffer and arrive prematurely where they are. And if it is not true that their souls remain and there is no afterlife, then it is even more illogical to take other lives in the name of revenge. Indeed, it only leads to further anger and destruction. Ask yourselves whether this chain reaction might not be a pre-planned and carefully visualized process, initiated by some to turn us against one another. I say, let us unite. Fundamentally, we are no different from one another. We do not truly hate each other. Fear has simply been imposed upon us. The fear that others surely hate us, and therefore we must enter a state of self-defense against a danger that likely does not even exist. I love you all. Yes, everyone. I love and respect everyone. I grant everyone respect and acknowledge their right to a happy, healthy, long and harmonious life. Trust me, we still have a chance to become friends again and to rise together.